Yo, what up, good people? Good morning. It's your boy KG right here, just chilling in this kind of a little alleyway with my guitar. You know what I'm saying? Sitting on this little box right here. And so, anyway, I believe that I've stated before in previous videos, whether on Facebook or Instagram, that within this year, 2020 vision, right? I lost my capoeira master, and he was like the first man in my life that actually made me feel like he was proud of me. I also lost my stepfather of 21 years. I lost my sister-in-law, and peace be upon all of them. And I damn near lost my newborn daughter and her mother. So all of these things basically, they have a way of making you reevaluate those things that are important in your life. And it also enlivens me to live and express myself without fear of not only repercussion, but more so the repercussion of what people may think of me for expressing an honest opinion. And, I have a lot of beliefs or a lot of opinions on, observations, things that I may have experienced or seen, heard, felt, or whatnot. And sometimes I tend to, from time to time, express myself in its rawest form. And I may say things that are offensive at times. They may seem offensive in the delivery, but if you really listen closely, to what it is that I'm saying, or if you're listening deeper and trying to extract the heart of what's being said, then I'm sure that you guys can understand. And I'm the type of person that likes to be as clear as possible, to speak and articulate myself as clear as I possibly can, so that there is little chance for misunderstanding. But in my opinion, I don't think that the spoken word is always the best form of communication, because there are so many things that could be misinterpreted, mistranslated, or taken the wrong way. Or maybe at a certain time when I'm expressing myself, I may not be able to call upon the most proper way, or the not proper, because whatever way I express myself is the proper way. I know myself not to just speak for the sake of being profane, or for the sake of being offensive. But there are a lot of things that I think, and I know that there's a lot of people out there that think the same damn thing that I think, whether or not they say it, because a lot of times we do fear the judgment that may come from the potential listener, or the person that actually hears what it is that we say. So anyway, the point of making this, or submitting this video, or uploading it to, Instagram or YouTube or whatever, is just to, I guess, journal, whereas people would pay, exorbitant amounts of money to go sit in front of a therapist or something like that. This is a form of therapy for me. And if you really think about therapy, what is it? It's yourself sitting in front of someone who is listening in an unbiased, and I don't believe that even therapists listen in an unbiased manner. I think that they are drawing from their own experiences and, things that may have been traumatic for them. And, of course, whether they say it or not, we're all human. So we do make those judgments on the person that we're listening to, depending on what way it affects what we're listening to. You know what I'm saying? What the person is opening up to. But anyway, to keep it simple, this is, in a sense, therapy for me, doing these videos and just allowing people to see me, to really see me. You know what I'm saying? Just not the dude on stage, but really getting the chance to see me, exposing how I think about certain things, or just letting you in a sense, to a degree, because there's different layers. You know what I'm saying? I can't completely let anybody in, because that would be too personal of a space. But anyway, it's very important that you sit to yourself and evaluate the things that are of most importance to you. And then you also want to keep this idea in your head. If there were going to be a meteor, let's say that there was going to be something of massive destruction that would wipe all life off of the face of the planet. I mean, and it's not too far fetched. At one point on this earth, there were dinosaurs. They don't exist anymore. There was some world cataclysmic stuff that happened that wiped the life off of the face of the planet, at that particular time. So just imagine if there was something that could, of mass destruction that was coming from, outside of our atmosphere, that were coming here, and it was going to destroy life, and you knew that you only had, let's be fair, you only had 72 hours. 72 hours to live. And what I mean by live, you know what I mean by live. Just take it there. Let your imagination take you there when I just say live. You only had 72 hours to do something of profound impact, or to do something that you just really had in your soul that you wanted to do, but you were too afraid to do. What would that be? What would that be? So if you were, either lying on your deathbed, but let's just say, let's just stick to that analogy. And then if you came up with, whatever the desire was, or whatever that you had in your soul to express, free of any concern about what somebody else would think, what would you do? Now, if you take that thought of what you would do, and actually put that to action, I don't know. I just feel like we would all be happier human beings. I mean, it's just thought. Yeah. I mean, for some of you, the challenge could be as difficult or as easy or as simple, but difficult because, I mean, it's all relative. It's, it's related to you and where you are in life. It could be something as easy as saying hi to a stranger, or, asking someone, how are you doing? And actually being concerned with how they are, not just asking in a routine fashion. Because there's oftentimes, for example, there are people who would ask me how I'm doing, or they would ask, someone else, oh, how are you? And sometimes we do it as kind of a salutation, but not really investing the time and energy, or even the concern to really know how a person is doing. You know what I'm saying? How are they inside? How are they emotionally? How are they, mentally? You know what I'm saying? Even how are they doing physically within their health? So, I mean, that could be one thing. Or it could be as simple as writing a song and performing a song that you originally wrote, that you originally composed, but you may be too afraid to express it because it may not fit and mesh well with whatever the current trend is. But I'm saying, who gives a fuck? Do whatever it is that makes you feel like a complete human being, and makes you feel as though you are expressing yourself in your truest form, not just following a trend, not just doing what everybody else is doing, but doing what the fuck you want to do, what you really want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very imprisoning. It is almost worse than being in a prison with bars, because you could see the damn prison if you're in prison. But what if you're out and about and you're living, what we see as normal life, but you're not able to really live and expose your vulnerabilities and just be who it is that you really want to be, or express yourself as you really want to express yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or being able to actually share an opinion. That's another thing. That's another layer. You know what I'm saying? Because lots of times we ask for people's opinion about certain things, but the person who is asking is not even mature enough, or I would say equipped enough, or I would say ready enough to hear an honest response. Because if I'm giving an opinion, this is something that I've actually contemplated on over time. Not that I'm just, drawing a conclusion or rendering an opinion that has not been tested. You know what I'm saying? That hasn't been tested, that hasn't been exposed to a certain amount of experiences, or I'm not giving an opinion after just at random. These are things that I've actually contemplated. So it could be that as well. So guys, remember, if this was gonna be your last breath, literally. Like it's gonna be your last breath. It's really cool. I like this kind of a brick wall backdrop thing. Yeah. But anyway, if it was gonna be your last breath, what would you do? Okay. And once you come up with the answer within yourself, you sit to yourself, you meditate within yourself, and try to find that answer. Or it might not be one thing, it might be a series of things, you know what I'm saying, that you would like to see completed or carried out. I would say do that. Alright? So, your boy KG the singer, looking crusty and everything. I haven't shaved. Yes, I have grays in my beard. No, I'm not going to dye them. You get what it is that you see. You know exactly. But anyway. Ow. Yeah, alright, guys. I'm going to get back to playing my guitar. Alright, love y'all. And please remember to check me out on YouTube, my channel, KG the singer, and Planet KG. Make sure to check those pages out. Anyway, look at him go.